Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca Skogan Beauty. I'm so glad to have you guys here today. Happy New Year! Today is December 31st, so it is New Year's Eve right now. So if you guys hear some firecrackers, it's actually like 6 o'clock and it's dark, so there might be some going on, I don't know. But this video will go up in January, so Happy New Year everyone, Happy 2024. This video is I'm kind of doing it as like a wrap up of 2023 and a 2024, like let's talk about it. Let's talk about what my channel is going to be in 2024. 2023, it was my no buy year. I didn't buy makeup for all of 2023. And I did have rules around that. So if you have been following me, or if you saw one or two of my videos, you may have seen that there were some exceptions and some rules and some ways I kind of got around that. And I did have some comments of people, actually some not very nice comments, that were people are being like, oh, you cheated because you did buy things. It's like kind of an interesting thing because the whole point of the no buy was to rein myself in. It was to teach myself something because I am a shopaholic. I have learned through this channel and just myself in general that I buy too much. I have an addictive personality. And when I get addicted to something, I go all the way. And so with this makeup channel and beauty channel, I really got addicted to it. And I still have been really watching all of these content creators. And they, a lot of them that I watch get PR. They get a lot of their makeup for free. And then they talk about it before it even comes out. And they'll, especially like one of the brands, Odin's Eye, which I love Odin's Eye, but Odin's Eye is one of the worst ones because they give almost all of the people I watch get Odin's Eye content for free. And so when a new Odin's Eye product comes out, I get like 15 videos of Odin's Eye, like release videos. And so then I get this all like FOMO where I have this like, fear of missing out where I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I have to have it. And it's not just Odin's Eye, it's a lot of things, but Odin's Eye in particular, like it is the people that I follow, they send it to all of the people I follow, and I'm like inundated with videos, and I feel like I'm missing out if I don't get anything from them. So the whole point of this whole 2023 was not to not buy any makeup because I wanted to be able to have a little bit of leeway because I knew that if I was too strict on myself, if I could buy zero makeup, that I would have broken it. I would not have gotten through the entire year. And I have. It is now December 31st, 2023. So I've gotten through. I'm not going to buy anything today. So I'm saying I got through it. I got through the entire year. And it was hard. It was very, very, very hard. But I put those little bit of leeways. So I was able to buy makeup with gift cards. I was able to accept gifts. So I did kind of swindle my husband into buying me things that I wanted. I was like, hey, can you buy this for me? I asked my mom to, when she was in town, we were at Ross, and I was like, hey, would you buy this for me? So it's like I had a little bit of leeway, a little bit of swindling, because I knew if I had something that was so strict, I knew I wouldn't be able to stick to it. And I needed to be able to stick to this year. I needed some sort of like rein on myself. I needed to be able to hold myself to this, because if you see my declutter videos this year, I have too much makeup. I do. I have an obsession with makeup now, and I have an obsession with shopping, and this channel and watching influencers is not helping because they influence me to want to buy more makeup. But I'm learning. That's why I did this no buy. I've learned a lot from this whole entire year. So I thought I could share with you guys some of the things I learned. And also, I was able to pay off a lot of my credit card, which I know is a lot, like too much information, and I probably shouldn't even be sharing it. But that was another reason that, like, if I could use gift cards, it wasn't taking money out of my budget that I wanted to pay off my credit card. It was a gift card. It was Awardco points that I got at work. It was people giving me gift cards for my birthday or Christmas. It was not coming out of my money that I needed to put towards my credit card. So I would say the number one thing that I've learned, especially now that I've been through November, which was Black Friday month, Cyber Monday month, the month of deals, the month of everything, which wasn't looking forward to, and I knew it would be a really hard month. After I've lived through that month on a no-buy, I've learned that, which I already knew, but everything goes on sale. I've learned that these companies, these makeup companies, are all kind of schemy, I guess. That sounds worse than it is, but I mean, they need to make money. So, but also kind of a little schemy because, and the influencers, and I know I'm kind of one of them, but I'm not making any money and I'm not getting anything for free. But anyways, they're all putting out this new content, and like everybody is making you want it right away and going, hey, oh my gosh, this new palette came out, here it is, it's so amazing, buy it, it's so amazing, it's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then people buy it. Like me, I would buy it and go, oh my gosh, I need that. And then I would convince myself, oh, you can see my reindeer. Christmas isn't over in my heart yet, so I still have a reindeer. Anyways, they would say, buy this, buy this, buy this. And so I would go, I need this palette right now. And I go, and to kind of convince myself, I'd be like, I can make content about it. I can put a video up about it. And that would be my excuse so that it could be for my channel, so that it wouldn't be like as much of a problem that I'm buying more makeup than I need because I would be buying it for my channel. Well, the problem with me specifically buying these things is that I would get it. Oh, I probably hit my microphone. That's fine. I would be getting it late. I would be ordering it when it comes out, and then it would be shipped to me, 3 weeks later. And so by the time my video comes out, nobody cares. Everybody who does the PR videos, that's when everybody cares. 3 weeks later, the videos I do, nobody cares about. So it would be just almost the same as getting the palette in November, 11 months later, or however many months later, but getting it for half off. And still nobody cares though, but at least I'm paying for half the price. That's kind of what I've learned, is that all of these palettes that come out all year long, they're so talked up, they're so amazing, they're such great things. And I specifically say palettes because I like palettes the most, but it's makeup in general. Lipstick, blush, bronzer, palette, eyeshadow, mascara, whatever it is. It all goes on sale. Yes, there's like random sales throughout the year. There's like Labor Day sales, there's Halloween sales, there's Valentine's Day sales, there's President's Day sales. I don't know. There's always sales throughout the year, but those will be like 20% off sales. Black Friday though, and right now, like after Christmas, or like I feel like Unearthly Cosmetics right now is doing a 50% off sale. They didn't even do that good during Black Friday. So some brands have different times of the years. Like, or Sydney Grace will do a Christmas in July sale where they have really, I don't know. Each brand has different times of the year where they have their best sales. But I would say, oopsie, there was a firecracker. I would say that November is the majority of the time that brands do their sales. So if you are not going to be able to buy that thing, like I guess if you're a content creator, if you're not going to be able to buy that thing at Sephora today to be able to get the video up today, then wait until there is a sale. Wait until there is a President's Day sale. Wait until there is a Halloween sale. Wait until there is Black Friday, because you can get it for 50% off. If you're just a regular consumer, if you just like makeup, then I guess that one's a little different because you might just want it. You might just be like, oh man, my neighbors are doing fireworks. You might just want the makeup and you're like, oh, I saw it and I want to use it now. And sometimes like especially Halloween makeup, I noticed this specifically this year. There was a lot of Halloween releases, which I love holidays. And so that one was hard for me because I wanted the Halloween makeup. So I actually got my husband to buy me a couple Halloween palettes because the Odin's Eye Halloween palettes, I had my husband buy those for me because Odin's Eye and Halloween, you don't really want to wait, I don't know, months and months later for a Halloween palette when it's, are you going to, like you can wear a Halloween palette any time of the year because there's like colors in there, there's like I was actually going through my palettes today planning out like what to wear for a couple months from now. And I was like, this Halloween palette, one of the ones that it was like the Halloween palettes, and there was a really pretty green in one of them. And I was like, this would be perfect for like a St. Patrick's Day look. So it's not like you have to wear that Halloween palette for only Halloween and then put it away for the rest of the year. You can wear it other times of the year, but I'm very inspired, obviously, to wear that palette during Halloween time. Okay, what I'm saying is if you can get yourself to wait, there will be sales. And why I'm calling these brands kind of scheming is because they can clearly afford to sell these palettes for half off, but they sell them for, because they do, and they're making money on half off. So you don't have to buy it for full price. Okay, here's another thing I learned. This whole year I had a wish list so that I could kind of keep track of things that I want. And so that by 2024, when 2024 came, I could actually see, hey, do I still want these things? And if I do, you can buy them in 2024, and they might be on sale in 2024 because they'll be a year old or months old or whatever. And if you don't want them, you can, delete them off the list. And I've learned that some of the things that were on that list, I went, I don't want this anymore. So if you can, I don't know, wait a month, and then after that month, if you are still thinking about that product, you are still thinking about that. I keep saying eyeshadow palettes just because I love eyeshadow palettes so much. But if you're still thinking about that eyeshadow palette and it still is running through your head after a month, after 2 months, after 6 months, after a year in my case, you know what? Treat yourself. Get that eyeshadow palette because it's not going away. That one is still going on your head, and you're not going to forget it if it's still there after months, is what I'm saying. But so make a wish list. I had it in a Google Doc, and I shared that Google Doc with my husband so that he could see what I wanted. And then I would just update it every once in a while. So put it in a Google Doc so that it never I have a Sephora wish list, but I feel like that one, I don't know, things go in and out of stock, and I don't always just want things from Sephora. So I have a Google Doc that has everything that from indie brands, from Sephora, from Ulta, from, everything is on that Google Doc. And so then you can think about it. You can see that Google Doc months later and go, I don't want this anymore. Or months later you go, actually, I still really want this. This still looks, you might want a pastel palette. Months later, it's no longer April, it's now July, and you go, you know what, I still want that pastel palette, even if, pastel palettes are not really in, because I feel personally in July, I'm kind of wearing more bright colors, like neons and brights and whatnot. Pastels were more spring, but you're still like, I want this this pastel. I don't know, you do you, but in my mind, it's a good indication. If you are still thinking about it, you're still wanting it, then yeah, that is an indication you still want something. If you've forgotten about it, take that off your wish list. And so that means if you would have bought it right away, months later, you would have forgotten about it, and you probably might end up decluttering it because you've forgotten about it and you're not using it and you're not paying attention to it. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about my shopping habits and about the habits that the shopping industry is kind of putting out there and wanting you to buy. So I think that is kind of the big ones that in other videos, I've talked about more of them, about how I have a tendency, and I'm still talking, I have a tendency to buy things that are on sale. And I've learned about that as well, that just because it's on sale doesn't mean I need to buy it. So that's something that I'm trying to keep in mind as well, that I'm going to have a wish list in 2024 as well. I'm trying to pair wish list with on sale. If it's on sale, but it wasn't on my wish list, you don't want it. I don't need it. It just because it is on sale doesn't mean I didn't want it because it wasn't on my wish list. But if it was on my wish list and it's on sale, that is the lucky combination. So I have found out through some of these declutters that a lot of things I bought that were on sale, and then I ended up decluttering them because I didn't really even want them. I just bought them because they were on sale. So there's some buying habits that I found myself getting into that I have learned were not very healthy. So there's a lot of things that I've learned from, and I've talked about in other videos. So I don't think I need to go into every single little point that I've gone into other videos, because you can watch some of my other videos. This is actually a playlist called my No Buy playlist, and it'll be like at the end of this video, there'll be a little square that you could click to watch all the videos from this playlist if you are interested. So let's talk about 2024. I think I have beat 2023 to death because it's done. So let's talk about 2024. What is my plans for 2024? Well, I am going to be nice to myself for 2024 because I was really hard on myself for 2023. I didn't know by, and yes, I had rules for it, but I'm not going to be really strict with myself for 2024. I was for 2023. I think that I can be kind of nice to myself. I've learned a lot of things, and I'm going to try to take everything that I've learned and move it into 2024. I am going to have a low buy for 2024 because I still have too much makeup. I still do. So I think that I'm going to tentatively, I'm going to say maybe I can buy one palette a month. But in November, I think it's going to be like a free for all. Because I'll have a wish list of all the palettes that I will not have bought all year. And then in November, they'll all be on sale. So I'm not sure. I'm still kind of coming up with it. You'd think over 2023, I really would have figured out what I wanted to do for 2024, but I've really been learning and growing and thinking. And so I am going to try to stick to a budget. I'm going to try to be very thoughtful about my purchases. I'm going to have a wish list. I'm going to only try to buy things from the wish list. I'm going to be thoughtful and have healthy buying habits. That is my 2024. I think I'm still going to only do one video a week. I really have been enjoying that. I work full time with my other job in genetics, and it takes up a lot of my time. So I think the one video a week has been working out really well, and my channel has still been growing. So maybe every once in a while another video will come into play, but I like that. I also have been thinking of what kinds of videos I can do for next year because I'm not going to be in the past. I'm almost going to hit 3 years with this channel. And in the first 2 years of the channel, I was really trying to buy all the new stuff and put out videos with the new stuff, even though it really wasn't that new. It was 3 weeks old because I purchased it, and then it took 3 weeks to get to me. So last year, 2023, I was really trying to use what I owned and make content with that. And I enjoyed that because it let me use what I have and enjoy what I have. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to do this year still. So most of the time, there's 4 videos in a month. Every once in a while, there's a 5th. And so I think one of the videos is always my unboxings. I do the 2 unboxings, the Slay Glam Beauty and the Ice Cream Beauty. So it'll be that video. So I have the unboxing video. I was thinking of doing a palette bingo video. I've been watching other creators do palette bingos, and I've only done one on my channel, but I never posted it. So technically I didn't do it on my channel. I did it for my channel. It was that Palettopoly palette. And by the time I ordered the palette when it came out, but by the time I got it, and then I filmed the video, and by the time that in my schedule, the video would have been up, it was way too late. So anyways, I scrapped that video. So I have never actually done palette bingo videos, but I have been watching people do them, and I think they're so much fun. And so I thought it would be fun to be able to use the palettes that I have and get to do more. I love doing makeup on my channel. I think that it's so much fun because that is what this channel started as, was me just doing makeup because I started watching YouTube, watching people do their makeup, getting tips and tricks. So yes, I was thinking of taking a brand, being okay, all of the palettes that I have from Gourmand Girls, all of the palettes I have from Nomad, and then doing a palette bingo with those palettes. Anyways, also, I still have declutters. I know a lot of people, content creators, will just lump all their declutters at the end of the year, and they just do, and a lot of it is for Vlogmas. But I like to just continuously clean out my collection. So I think that one of my 4 videos, as I said, will be a unboxing. One of them will be a palette bingo, and one of them will be a declutter video from just one of the random selections of things that I own that I need to clear my space with. So, and then that leaves 1, maybe even 2 videos for extra things. I did get the lucky bag. My husband ordered it for me. And that should be coming in January. So that will be this month's extra video and this video too. Then I have FabFitFun, so that one gets in there as well. So just extra random videos. So if those videos sound good to you, if you guys have some ideas of some videos that I could do, that would be really good to have some ideas. And if the videos that I've already said sound like good ideas, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what you think. I hope you guys have a great, I was gonna say New Year's because it's New Year's for me, but I hope that you guys are having a great New Year. If you like this video, like this video. If you want to see more videos by me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to be reminded of my videos, push the bell. Most importantly, be nice to yourself because you're amazing. Have a great day. Bye.